my 1968 International Cup Cadet 482. Good tractor, starts right up. I had it sitting under the deck for probably about 2 months now. Hasn't been started for that long. Hooked up the jumper box and started right up. The engine is newer. I believe the new engine was put in it in the 70s or something. I think the old one threw a rod or something. But it's the same engine that would have been in it originally, but it's just a lot newer. But runs good. I gotta charge the battery on it. I use this to plow all winter long. Well, not all winter, because I had a Craftsman Caterpillar blower, and it threw a chain, and my dad and everybody thought something was bent in there, and I agreed with him and took it to my grandpa's, and he put the chain back on, and it works fine now. But when that went out, we went to using that old Simplicity, not the old one, the 5010, with the blower, and then we used this with the plow, and this thing plowed like a beast, just because of how heavy it is. I mean, you got chains on it, and you got a little bit of momentum, you're not stopping, unless you hit ice. But she plowed like a beast. I think it's a 40-something inch plow. Need to get a new cap. Water will get in it if I let it sit out uncovered. But it's got the real low first gear. That's that creeper first gear. That's for like towing something really heavy. She's a wheelie tractor, that's for sure. I gotta put some air in that front tire. It just pops wheelies. There ain't no stopping this baby. It ain't horribly fast. It ain't horribly slow. But I wish it was faster, but hey, can't get everything. But I do have a 38-inch deck for it, but I took that off to see if that plow would work, and that deck was such a pain to take off, I never put it back on. But I probably will end up putting it back on hopefully next year. I gotta get some new belts for it, and I don't really have the funding as of this moment. But yeah, I can't wait to get this baby out this winter and use her again. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, and a little update. I still have the case. I didn't trade it for nothing. I was going to trade it for a Ford tractor and a plow and a king cutter deck for it, but things fell through. It would have been a good deal as of the stuff that he was offering me, but I decided not to just because of the fact that tractor is a Ford. It's quite rough, and I would have been using it here out in front of the house scraping snow this winter, and I would have had to put skids and pads on the deck or on the blades and stuff like that, and it was rusty and the brakes wouldn't work, and that was the first thing that said no to me, is I'm not going to be going out there without any brakes. But that's the good thing about this. It don't have any brakes. Like, that's full brake right there. But it's so light, it won't hurt nothing if it hits anything. And this winter when I was using it, I was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on the driveway. And when I would go to stop, all I would be doing was running into snow. And the ice would stop me. So it's like, well, why do I need brakes on this? So this used to be my mother's tractor, and she beat the living heck out of it. But my grandpa had a Craftsman. Well, it was originally my mother's Craftsman. She traded my grandpa. My grandpa got this. She gave my grandpa the Craftsman in trade. And my grandpa took the Craftsman and almost did a whole restoration job. I mean, it wasn't an old one. He fixed that whole thing up real nice and traded it back for this so I could have this because I was in love with this. And when my dad bought this house, this was what I mowed with. And in order to start mowing with it, I had to put a set of blades on it. Oh my Lord, were they expensive. They were like $80 for a set of 3 blades. Just because you can't find them for the 38-inch deck. But yeah, I guess that's all for now. I guess maybe try another wheelie or two. I need to rebuild a carb on this, but it runs. Why fix what's not broke? Does it better on asphalt, so we'll go out here and do another one. Another thing that needs fixed on this is the generator. It won't charge battery, but that's like $15, but it's a pain in the butt to do. So try another wheelie and then we'll say sayonara. Popped the one tire off, and that's where it popped the other. Oh, I love this tractor. This was my first tractor. I actually got pictures of when I first got it. My grandpa had 2 2x4 blocks on the clutch so I could drive it. I used to use this thing so much, just driving it up and down the driveway. But that's all for now. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.